Viewers, thank you for joining us in this class. Here we want to solve this problem and we are finding the value of a and b, given that a raised to power b minus b raised to power a equals to 17. So from here I can write a raised to power b as equals to a raised to power b, then all raised to power 2 over 2. So it's like we have not done anything here, because 2 over 2 there is 1. Then from law of indices, so far this power multiplies each other, I can take it inside, 1 inside, and say this is a raised to power b over 2, then all raised to power 2. So I can write a raised to power b like that. Similarly, we can write b raised to power a in that format. B raised to power a will now be equals to b raised to power a all raised to power 2 over 2, which can be written again as b raised to power a over 2, then all raised to power 2. So therefore, the equation we have can now become, we can now write it as a raised to power b over 2, all raised to power 2, then minus b raised to power a over 2, then all raised to power 2. So we give us 17. And from there, we can say let a letter represent each of these. So let x be equals to, a raised to power b over 2, and let y be equals to b raised to power a over 2, so that it will become x squared minus y squared equals to 17. And from there, we can see that here we have what is called difference of two squares. So we can factor it and say this will be x plus y multiplied by x minus y, and which is equals to 17. And 17 on this side, when we break it down into two factors, that's just, we can have either 1 times 17, or we have 17 times 1. So which one are we going for here? When you look at this must be greater. The first one must be greater. That means this one will not work. The first one must be greater than the second one, so this one will work. Then we can say that x plus y will be equals to 17, and x minus y will be equals to 1 when we break that one down. And from there we can solve that equation simultaneously. We can eliminate y by adding the two equations. So from here we have 2x. This one has been eliminated, equals to 17 plus 1, that's 18. Then to get x here, we can divide both sides by 2 here. And therefore our x will be equals to 9. So also equally we can get the value of our y. From here, substitute x equals to 9 in one of the equations to get y. So that means our y will be equals to 8. Don't forget the value of our x. From what we are given, that we represent x as a raised to power b over 2. That means this is equals to 9. So we can square both sides. When we square this side and we square this side, here when to multiply this one, these two cancel these two, and this will give us a raised to power b equals to 9 squared, that's 81. And on this side as well, our y is given as b raised to power a over 2, then equals to 8. Also we can square both sides here. When we square this side, we square this side. 2 cancel 2 here, we have b raised to power a equals to 8 squared, that's 64. Then from here we can see that here we have a raised to power b. We can express 81 to base 3. We can say this is 3 raised to power 4. And this side we have b raised to power a. We can write it as 4 raised to power 3. And when we see what we have here now, we can see from here that here our a is standing as 3, our B is standing as 4. And on this side as well, A is standing as 3 and B is standing as 4. So therefore, we can say therefore our A will be equals to 3 and our B will be equals to 4. So this is the solution to the problem. We can test from the equation given and see whether it satisfies this. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like this video and click on the subscription button for more of our videos. See you in the next class and bye for now.